we're focusing on a critical step for the phlebotomy exam: skin antiseptic drying time. This concept is frequently tested not as a simple definition, but through scenario-based questions that assess your understanding of patient safety and specimen integrity. The most common antiseptic you'll encounter is 70% isopropyl alcohol. The absolute rule is to let it air dry completely after application. An exam question might describe a phlebotomist fanning the site or blowing on it to speed up the process. This is always the incorrect action. The correct waiting period is approximately 30 seconds. The exam will test your knowledge of what happens if you fail to wait. Puncturing the skin while the alcohol is still wet can cause a burning or stinging sensation for the patient. More critically, for test purposes, it leads to hemolysis, which is the destruction of red blood cells. This happens because the residual alcohol can damage the cell membranes as blood is drawn, invalidating tests that require intact red cells. A classic exam trap involves blood alcohol testing. If you perform a venipuncture through wet alcohol, the sample can be contaminated, leading to a falsely elevated blood alcohol level. Imagine a legal case hinging on that result. It's a critical error the exam expects you to identify. Another common scenario on the test involves re-palpation. A question might state that after cleansing the site, you were unable to locate the vein and had to touch the area again. The question will ask for the next correct step. The only right answer is to clean the site again with a new antiseptic wipe and wait for it to air dry once more. To help you remember the consequences of rushing, use this phrase: wait for it to dry, or the patient will cry. The sample will lie, and the red cells will die. Cry refers to the stinging sensation. Lie refers to the falsely elevated blood alcohol results. And die refers to hemolysis. While alcohol is common, the exam may also ask about other antiseptics. For a standard venipuncture, a 30-second dry time for chlorhexidine is standard. For procedures like blood cultures that require greater sterility, povidone-iodine is often used, and it requires a longer contact time of 30 to 60 seconds to be effective. The exam might present these options to test if you can differentiate the required drying times for various common antiseptics. Understanding not just the what, but the why behind antiseptic drying times is key to correctly answering these application-based questions and ensuring both patient safety and the accuracy of lab results. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.